Köszöntök minden kedves nézőt, én Dani vagyok, és ez most itt csak egy rövid intro, rövid bejelentkezés részemről, ugyanis valóban egy F1-es pilótával fogok beszélni a mai videóban, nem mással, mint Antonio Giovinazzival, akihez sok érdekes kérdést feltehettem. Mindez amúgy streamelve volt egy hete pont a Magyar Nagydíj előtt az Alfa Romeó hivatalos Instagramjára, és én lehettem, mint hazai személyiség, az interjúztató, ami számomra nagyon-nagyon megtiszteltető. Az e-sport annyi kaput kinyitott már előttem, itt van mellettem ez a párna, amikor tavaly Kimivel is karácsonyozhattam, annyi okos emberrel, mérnökkel, versenyzővel, sikeres családtaggal beszélgethettem az idők alatt, hogy már akár megszokásra is felhatott ez részemről, de sosem az, ugyanis még mindig nem tudom felfogni, hogy azokkal az emberekkel beszélgethetek szinte napi szinten, akikre néhány évvel ezelőtt még nagyon-nagyon felnéztem, és ők motiváltak arra, hogy valamilyen szinten részese akarjak lenni ennek a családnak, és a lehetőségeimhez mérve az F1 hivatalos játékával kezdtem el kicsit komolyabb szinten foglalkozni, és ez is egy újabb mérföldkő valamilyen szinten a karrieremben, szóval ha meghallgatjátok ezt a videót, ha lájkoljátok, ha tetszik nektek, akkor az ismét egy jó visszajelzés részletekről is, hogy jó úton járok, jó úton járunk, és még csomó más közös kalandban lesz részünk, de nem húznám tovább a szót, angolul hallhatjátok az interjút, de Milán barátom nagyon szépen, stílusosan magyar feliratozta is. Nagyon örülök, és külön meg szeretném köszönni ezt neki is. Jó szórakozást!
Just accepted the request to join in a live together with the official Alfa Romeó Racing account. And I'm here. Hello, my friend. I hope you are well and safe.
How are you? Okay?
Yes, I am. Nice to hear you and see you.
Yeah. So the last time I heard you was back in the last race in the Virtual Grand Prix, so a long time ago.
Yeah. So I prepared with a couple of questions. I hope you are well. Maybe it's a little unfortunate that you come to an amazing city like Budapest, but you cannot really go and visit any places now in these difficult times. But at least it's finally you are racing in the real thing once again after a long break, and I'm sure that all fans are really happy to see real cars lapping around real tracks now after the lot of simulator events. So a couple of questions that I have to you is now you can compare the two things, because we spend quite a lot of time in the official Formula 1 game in these virtual races. What are the similarities from racing in the real car to your simulator at home?
Yeah, first of all, of course, the pressure, the pressure you got before the race was actually really similar to one I got on the reality. So I think from my side, was a good training, especially mentally in training, because doing a virtual Grand Prix was, in the end we are racing drivers, so we want always the best result, and we focus really hard. And and I remember, that after the race I was completely wet, and the only different things that when I finished the race, then I was at my house, drinking water in my kitchen, and now I'm in the track and I have a meeting, a debriefing. So this is the different things. But I had really 3 fantastic months with you guys. I found a new world that I didn't know that was so complicated and so professional. So I really enjoyed.
Yeah, that's very nice to hear. I believe in this hot weather in Hungary, you will be really exhausted after the real race as well.
Yeah. Actually, here it's not too bad now. Temperature is quite nice. It's not too hot, and I think so far it was more hot on the simulator that now.
Yeah, it's interesting to hear. And what is harder about racing in the rig compared to the cockpit of a Formula 1 car, if it's anything harder? Maybe equal cars or something like that you find harder?
Yeah, of course, to have an equal car like a virtual Grand Prix was nice, because in the end was just in terms of practice, you can see who was training more, was faster than the other one. But in terms of cars, they were similar, and now it's not like that. I would say I had more so far. I had more issue on the virtual Grand Prix with the connection and things compared to now to the reality. But like I say, I had a lot of fun, and fortunately, I was the possibility to race there, because for 3 months was nothing to do. In the beginning, it was not possible to go out to go to the gym. So to do something on the simulator was nice, and it was also nice to spend time with you, training together before a race. So really cool experience.
Yeah, no matter what, the Alfa Romeo racing team stays together, sticks together, and it's also nice to hear from your side that you think sim racing kind of helped you to keep yourself in shape mentally and maybe a little bit in physically as well before the real season actually commences. I'm currently sitting in my play seat here, and you will be sitting in your Formula 1 car from Friday to Sunday. What do you find the more comfortable to spend time in, to spend that 1.5 hours in? Is the Formula 1 car really tight, or the play seat is a little bit more uncomfortable for you? How is the feel?
No. The Formula 1 seat is fantastic. We have a custom seat, so it's just make it for you, and it's really nice when you are there. Of course, you don't spend too much time just to relax, but you need to drive and focus, so you forget about relax and how is your seat. But to be honest, I prefer to be sitting on the Formula 1 car. Of course, I had a lot of fun on the simulator, but I still prefer, the real car so far.
Okay, yeah, that's quite obvious, I think, to hear from you. And what do you feel simulator rigs need to get closer to reality, and how can they do that? Do you have any advice to maybe simulator rig companies?
Yeah, of course. I think the movement of the simulator can be more, because then you can feeling also the car a little bit more. To be honest, when I come back to the car, I felt a lot more things, because driving on this simulator for 3 months, you just focus on your eyes, so the sensation is coming from your eyes. So when I was back in the car, I felt so much things, because then the movement is there, the Forza G is there, so you just feel a lot more things. And this, I think, is the main difference from the simulator at home and the real car. So the movement, Forza G, all of these things.
And what have you enjoyed the most about sim racing? Maybe you enjoyed about not caring, crashing the car, absolutely sending it to everyone without being afraid of any money consequences.
Yeah, of course, but to the other side, I think was just nice, to race, to still race with the same people that I race in the reality, and I see also, like I said before, that you are so professional also on what you do. Spend so much hours before a race, try new setup. Of course, we were with fixed setup, but from your side, the setup was really important, and feel the difference. Was also nice when you change a setup. The difference was like on reality. So just the professional that you got on the simulator is something really similar from what we had, and is nice to see.
Yeah, that's awesome. And one last question to you that I have: what carries over most from your racing in Formula 1 to sim racing? What skill sets do you need in both worlds to be successful?
The concentration. I think this is the main thing, to be focused from lap 1 to the end without losing the focus, because I think like in reality, also on the virtual, you need to be 100% focus on what we are doing.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I also agree with that. We both need to focus really hard. Well, I really am grateful for your time, and I wish you the best of luck for your weekend, and thank you very much for this short live stream.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. And
thank you for everyone for joining us as well.
Grazie. Ciao.
Ciao.